Literally, what the heck?
It would just drop my knitting in the mud. Before we check in about the WIPATHON, let me introduce myself. My name is Charlotte, or California Pearls, and I am a knitter in Northern California. There is still going to be car noise in the background of this because the river is near big roads, so, and specifically where I am. Maybe another day I'll walk a little further, but today was not that day. I had gone to IKEA. I am currently on my way to IKEA. I had an order to pick up, very exciting, like shoe rack and bedding, but I also just feel like I'm going through a fun little stroll through IKEA and maybe getting myself a little treat as well. I also just want to walk through the whole showroom, and I am very excited about the idea of looking at chairs. I am kind of on the hunt for a knitting chair, like a really good knitting chair. I have a chair that I can knit in, but I can only sit in it for a certain amount of time, and I need something just like a little more comfortable, a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna go see what IKEA has to offer. I have brought my knitting with me. If it wasn't like a busy Saturday, I would totally bring my knitting in there and, you know, sit and knit and try it out in the chairs. That's the plan. We're gonna go to IKEA, and then we're gonna go to the river. And that's really the reason I brought my knitting with me, is I'm gonna go and sit by the river and knit. And it's like salmon spawning season, which can be a little stinky, so we'll see how it even is at the river, but hopefully it'll be a nice little time. That's what I'm up to this little afternoon. Just a little self-care, take myself out into the world. I really do need my sunglasses now. Type of an afternoon.
Exit the traffic circle, then turn left. Head north. Head south.
There she is. It's post IKEA. The blue behind me is not sky, that is IKEA blue. I'm about to head out, but I got some little snackies while I was in there. And I think I'm gonna save most of them for the river, so I'm gonna put them in my river bag. But just for the road, I thought I'd try one. These are sour Coke or cola flavored gummies. I was tempted by the salty licorice, but I don't know if that's my thing. Sour. Okay, there's a cola. Cola takes a while to hit. And then I got a vegetable juice, a fruit juice. I have to finish this before we get to the river, but we still have like a 20-minute drive. I don't have any water or anything. I might stop to get like a Gatorade and some chips, because I got all sweet treats. We are gonna get on our way. I had a great time at IKEA. I kept my headphones in, which was so nice, and I took a bunch of shortcuts, and I took a lot of pictures also, which is a good way to do IKEA. Stopped at home, we used the restroom. Instead of stopping to get chips, I just grabbed a slice of pizza from last night and my bottle of water, and we're good to go. Dead salmon there. Dead salmon there. I had gone to IKEA and I still had like, I don't know, an hour, actually like an hour and 20 minutes I think before sunset when I first got here. And I've just been hanging out. I started this strap and have been knitting it, and the sun is setting / has set. I have spent a lot of the time down here not knitting and staring at the river because it's salmon, I think it's spawning season right now, so they're all swimming upstream, upriver, and the river's like kind of lowish in parts, so you can see them like swimming, you can see their little fins, you can see them jumping around, I don't know, maybe spawning right there. It does smell like fish down here. Unfortunately, you all can't smell it. I'm not really sure what exactly this video will be or what shape it will take, but kind of the point of it is to just check in with you all about the WIPATHON that I have been doing. For the past 3 weeks, I have been engaging in a one-woman WIPATHON where I have been focusing on 7 works in progress that I have, which for me 7 is a small number, and trying to finish as many of them as I can in the span of a month. So we are now on week 3. And I can tell you right now, this is not going to be the same type of check-in as the last 2 videos, mostly because I have very little to check in on. I did hesitate about even making a video, but I was like, no, we're just gonna do it. I think it's okay that I haven't finished as much as I wanted to, and I want to check in about kind of like what my solution is to that is and how I'm feeling about it. I am honestly not really feeling stressed at all about the fact that I haven't been completing as much as I wanted to. I was struggling with my health for a couple weeks there, and I'm currently feeling much better right now, but I didn't have as much time, energy, and motivation to knit, and that was kind of a funny thing to have happen to run into while I was trying to like do a project where I completed a lot of stuff, because when I started this I was actually feeling pretty good, but I had a difficult couple weeks. Oh, that's so good. And I'm also not super stressed about completing everything in the same time frame, because I've decided I'm going to give myself an extension, a small extension, but an extension nonetheless. I'm going to add 1 week to this WIPATHON. I know, I think it was supposed to end on the 16th, so that means it will instead end on the 23rd, I believe. Anyways, I wasn't able to get as much done this week, but we're gonna have 2 more weeks instead of just 1 more. I have been able to get some stuff done like in the last 2 days, which is always nice after you've been not feeling well to like get some stuff done. Then like right now, I just kind of planned this evening so I would really have time to myself to just chill by the river. Because that's what I needed, you know? Sometimes you just need time. Well, for me, I need time by myself and time in nature. Before it gets too dark, I think I have a few more minutes to sit here and knit and just enjoy. Throughout this, I have been wearing a sweater that I did not knit. It's not hand knit. It is by Free People. I am renting it for this month, but I was kind of inspired when I saw it online, so I want to make something similar and just kind of get inspired by not necessarily the color choices, although a bit, but yeah, just the idea. Drop shoulder, big striped pullover with like chunks. I love these two separate chunks of stripes here and here, different colors for the sleeves. It's just, it makes me really happy. So I want to make something similar. So I got it for this month to kind of just like measure it, see how I liked it. I might change some of the fit. I will do different arms. I don't quite like these like slightly balloony arms, but they work. That's what I'm wearing. And I am knitting on the Ripple Bralette by Jessie Maed. And I am knitting this as a tank top with, let's see, where's the front? Yeah, there's the front. You can kind of see there's tank top. And I am on the 4th and final strap. I'm knitting 4 straps because I want this to be adjustable to like a growing, changing body, and so I'm making 4 straps so they can be tied in bows at the shoulders. I really encourage you to do the same, you know? Head out to somewhere in nature. I'm only going to be here for probably less than 2 hours total, but it will be very worth it. Fortunately, you can see this really well. It almost is like glow in the dark type yarn, so would recommend knitting in a neon at night. This is La Bien-Aimée Super Sock in the color Fluoro Morganite. You can like hear the fish just jumping and swimming upstream. It's wild. I just look back quickly at that clip and that was ridiculous because the whole thing just starts to slowly tilt, and it's because my microphone was so far away and was like pulling on my phone and it was making it. Oops. Anyways, I've had a great little time here. I find knitting in nature to be one of my favorite things to do. I also like to knit while I kayak, or sometimes while like hiking, or like stopping while you hike, or just going to a park, the lake, the ocean, the river. Go to the water, just find some water, your bathtub, and knit. I was in my kayak knitting one day and I thought about how that is my form of fishing. Vegetarian fishing is knitting, I guess in a boat, but it could just be out in nature. I mean, fishermen just like stay next to a body of water and do something, you know, little and fiddly with their hands. I don't know, enjoying nature, engaging in some fine motor skills, decompressing. It's all good for you. I'm also literally watching fish today because of it being spawning season and there being so many salmon out here. So the salmon numbers have been down. Apparently that's a concern, but I have seen a lot today. It's stinky out here. What you gonna do? It is not as bad as actually it will be in like a month or two because it's still early in the season right now. It's actually just a great time to come watch the fish. If you liked this video, feel free to like it. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do that. And if you don't, that's okay too. Happy knitting to you all, or happy stitching. I don't know, maybe you're out there sewing or crocheting. Don't forget to just take a deep breath sometimes, you know. Spend a little time in nature. Okay. It's dark. I'm gonna pack up and go home. This has been a good one, and I will see you for my check-in next week. Bye.
It aches as it bends, flows at the edges, I'm out of my head. Say that we're fine and all, 'cause we are. Where's that confidence? For someone who finds it hard to remember, where's that common sense? And I wish to forget like normal people.